Hunslet Hawks! Number 15, sponsored by Champ1 and Co Builders. Luke Station. Number 4, sponsored by Adrian Jinks and Danny Moore. Number 2, sponsored by Finite Planning Services, Jimmy Watson. The Hawks, number 2, sponsored by Finite Planning Services. Hunslet Hawks, number 4, sponsored by Adrian G. We hope you can all join us for our next fixture, which is here on Sunday the 15th of June, where we face Hemel Stags in the Kingston Press Championship 1. Kick-off is 3 PM. Admission is just £12 for adults, £8 for concessions, and just £2 for juniors. We are then here again once on Sunday the 29th of June, where we're facing Gloucestershire All Golds. That is once again a 3 PM kick-off. Admission £12 for adults, £8 for concessions, and £2 for juniors. Once again, thank you very much for your support this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone from the Hunslet Hawks wishes you all a very safe journey home.
Barry, Oxford for the third time this season, victory, but it was hard fought.
Certainly was, yep. Real tough first half. Oxford had a very clinical game plan. They made very few mistakes with the ball, and they kicked the ball hard and long and chased it well and applied pressure. Fed off a lot of our scraps in the first half, and I think that's what kept the game in the balance at half time.
The first half, we looked to be making some breaks, but then some errors, dropping the ball when you look as though you're away, and then it just turns possession back away. And
yeah,
a few obstructions that got pulled up by the referee.
Yeah, there were a few in there. There was a lot of edginess about our play in the first half, a lot of nerves, I think carrying over from last week, and the things like the obstruction, you know, some real good effort but just not enough thought about it, and one person running one direction, another person running back towards the ball, and it's a dangerous thing to do. I think we got caught with 3 of those in the first half, and we addressed that. Half time we got back to what our structures was, what our game plan was. We executed that well in the second half, and we looked a lot more like us in the second half.
A bit of a wake-up call just before half-time, because Oxford took the lead twice in that first half, and again just before half-time there. Puts you on the back foot a little bit when you're going in at half-time. What was said? Yeah,
Oxford took probably the 2 opportunities they had in the first half and turned them into points. We neglected to take our opportunities or apply enough pressure with the opportunities we were creating in the first half. Our completion rate was 50% in the first half, which means you're completing 1 every 2 sets and not being able to build any pressure. And Oxford fed off that, which meant it was always going to be an in the balance game in that first half, but we were a lot more clinical second half. We spoke about just getting back to what we do best. Getting rid of the nerves, getting rid of the edginess, and take care of your own game individually, and that'll help the team get back to where it needs to be collectively, and we did that second half. That was more like us.
First half we seemed to be getting turned a lot in the tackle and not being able to get any quick play of the ball. In the last quarter of the match that sort of turned round, and we started finding the front a little bit more and getting some quick play of the balls. That seemed to spark us into doing some really good stuff then.
Well, when you are only completing half of your sets, then the team that's defending has more energy, and they can have that extra effort in defence and put you on your back and make it a slower play of the ball. When you're completing at a decent percentage and carrying out the game plans and the structures, then you get on the front foot. Teams can't put you on the on your backs defensively, and ultimately you get on top. And like I said, second half we did that. I thought we were pretty clinical second half. Should probably, and could have had 2 or 3 other tries as well. But it was good to get back on the horse, that's for sure.
Scoring a few tries in that second half, does that now start to set some more confidence back in the squad, building up for, we've got a week off next week and then another couple of home matches with another week off in between them?
Well, yeah, because today was a good test. It was a good challenge on the back of everybody being shell-shocked last week. So we needed to get back to to something like, and like I said, we were tested, we were challenged in the first half. Oxford probably came and planned to apply pressure to see how we'd handle it because of what happened last week, and like I say, we struggled to have some composure in that first half. We struggled to have some control about what we needed to do. I thought defensively we were okay, but with the ball we just lacked that clinical edge that we've had up to press and chase too many passes, made too many mistakes. Like I said, the obstruction things, a couple of forward passes in there as well, and it all led to it being a scrappy, slow first half. There wasn't much intensity to it, but like I say, the players addressed that. We spoke as a group at half time about just getting back to what we do best, and like I say, we did that second half.
All right, well done on the victory, and we'll look forward to Hemel in a fortnight's time.
Thank you.